So most of the time, you
Yeah.
guys are start recording.
Yes, almost.
Okay. Start with the formal rituals, and
Yes,
then
yes,
we'll continue.
yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Okay, chal, start.
Yeah, welcome. A warm welcome to one and all. Am I audible? Please confirm it.
Audible.
Yeah. A warm welcome to one and all who are present in the Zoom meeting, and also people watching our live webinar on YouTube also. We law students through Sri Venkateswara Law Students Association are conducting online legal webinars. This is our 18th legal webinar. Our beloved speaker is Shubangini Pandey, ma'am, from Patna High Court. It is honor to have you, ma'am. Now I would like to request my friend Shrestha Reddy to read out ma'am portfolio. Shrestha, are you there?
Yes, Aman.
Yeah.
Good evening, warm good evening, everyone. Hello, madam. It is a very great opportunity to read about your portfolio.
Shrestha, continue. You are audible.
Yes. I'm on it.
Yeah.
Today evening, we have on the platform Shubangini madam, who's from Patna, India, and just currently lives in Patna, India, and had completed her high school education in Mayflower High School, and had also completed her degree of law, that is PLLB, at Bihar Institution of Law, Patna, and studied at studies. Yes, she's still on her studies. That is, she's still continuing her studies in Magda University, and she's also on her way to pursue the company secretary and ICSI. She's at her level of executive right now, and she excelled her practice of excellence in Delhi High Court, in Patna High Court, and also worked as a lawyer at Tis Hazari High Court, Delhi, and also in Railway Claim Tribunal at Patna, Railway Claim Tribunal at Patna many times, and she had also expanded her wings into the internships at many associations and boards, like Bihar State of Housing Board and legal aid at PSLSA Patna, and also did her excellence in as a Advocate General to Patna. And she also worked in Vasantham Associations as a managing partner, and she's still continuing at Patna and also Patna HC, which is High Court, as an advocate. It is pleased to have you, a great pleasure to have you here, madam. Over to host.
Yeah, thank you, Shrestha. Ma'am, I want to take 2 more minutes to introduce about association, ma'am, with your permission. Can I, ma'am?
Sure, you can.
Yeah, thank you. Yes, Sri Venkateswara Law Students Association established in 2022 in order to spread the legal knowledge to all the law students by conducting academic activities with legal luminaries in India. Until now, we have conducted 17 webinars all over. In that, 17 are national webinars and one is international webinar. In that national webinars, we have conducted people from the legal fraternity had given their insightful knowledge on the legal practice who had an eminent expertise in law. With the help of Sri Venkateswara University, Tirupati, we have conducted online legal webinars as university law students from the 5 years BLB Department of Law. In our own individual capacity, had been conducting legal webinars. As we have got very nice response by students from different universities, colleges, we decided not to stop with only a few, but to expand the reach of these academic activities that we involve to all the law students around India under our association, SVLSA, so that every law student will have the exposure of legal teachings from the legal luminaries of India in the legal fraternity. Our main mottos are to learn legal knowledge from the luminaries expert in the subject of law, and to promote a better understanding of communication among the law students and all across India in the subject of law, and to evolve and impact comprehensive legal education at all levels to achieve excellence, to disseminate legal knowledge by organizing lectures, seminars, symposia, workshops, and conferences. As we have mentioned already, our motto to behind doing these academic activities, our only intention is to make sure that as law students, we are all well equipped with the knowledge and up to date. There is a difference in reading and understanding theoretical knowledge, but what we need at most as a law student is the practical exposure of the law and how things are happening at present in the court of law. We want every law student to part of this family and involved in our works. We welcome all students to be part in these activities. Thank you so much. And now, without delay, I hand over the platform to the our today's eminent speaker, Shubangini Pandey ma'am. So sorry if before starting this, we give you the very short time to you to prepare and deliver the topic. But from next time, we will pre-plan, ma'am. Thank you so much. Please, ma'am, continue.
Good evening, everyone, and thank you for the warm welcome, Pawan. And thank you for this institution to invite me as the guest lecturer of today's webinar. Very frank, I'm as the girl who have given a lots of good elaboration about me, which I don't deserve at this stage so far. So I'm very thankful to her, and just best wishes and good luck for all of you. That, and while being a law student, you guys created an association organization which is very much helpful for you, and this is gonna best way for your coming juniors, upcoming juniors who are gonna join you. You are creating a platform for this webinars, which are live law or letters law, this kind of online platforms which are charges so much to for one webinar or something else. You guys are providing everyone the free of course. This is very well. So this is the first ingredient of advocacy. As we are professionals, so it's our duty to serve the nation without taking so much cost. Obviously, we are professionals. We have to take fees, some fees, what we need. But as being professional and knowing the Constitution, which is the highest book ever any citizen can read in his own country, anybody, which is Constitution of India. And after knowing that knowledge, after conceiving that knowledge, you are serving the nation and serving the society with good thoughts. That is the most eminent thing, and you guys are doing very well. So it's me, Advocate Shubangini Pandey from Patna High Court and Supreme Court and Delhi High Court. I'm very new to this profession and doing this profession very dedicatedly and loving it because this is my passion. And all of you are here, the persons who joined, the students who are joined here with creating this wonderful association. Obviously, you guys are also passionate about this law profession. Next, as I'm North Indian, you guys are South Indian, maybe my voice and my language will be clear and understandable to you guys. Is it, Pawan?
Yes, ma'am, completely fine.
Completely, na? You're able to understand, because your English now, you guys are English as quite like honorable, ambal, sort of pronunciation and this kinds of problems you create. You guys understand Hindi or not?
Somebody of understand, ma'am. Most of them not understand. Your English is very perfect, ma'am. We can understand, no problem.
Because we are Bihari, so our accent is quite different from other people's. To say in our Patna High Court, we are 3 South Indian judges. Now we recently one of the joined were A.M. Badar, P.B. Bajantri, and Abhishek Reddy. We are 3 judges. So they're having lots of conversation difficulties before advocates and judges. So we found
Actually, there is a
difficulties.
saying, ma'am. Actually, there is a one saying. Normally, North Indians are very talkative, but compared to South Indians, you all a very huge knowledge. Not
No,
about
no,
that. No, no,
no.
no.
In
Your
knowledge,
language
in
ways.
qualification, in degree. In South India, we always used to talk in our North Indian culture, especially Bihar and UP and Delhi states. Like, North Indians are highly qualified. Your female ladies in Kerala, Karnataka, and everywhere, literacy rate is very high as per ladies and for child. In Bihar, as I said, the literacy rate is quite low. Whatever
Yes,
the
ma'am.
reason
But
is, some political reason, I
the
don't
way
want to
you
jump in that.
communicate with others is very different
Yeah,
compared to South
no,
Indians.
it's nothing like that. It is a normal proverb or quote like that. In every some yards, language and water keep changing with the flow. So it's all about accent. Some like British English is another thing, American English is so that is like Bihari accent. When you have to talk with UP, Lucknow, so everyone having their own accent. Baki English is English. All are talking in English, but language accents is another.
Yeah.
Okay, so not wasting time, as we decided three topics mostly: same-sex marriage, UCC, Uniform Civil Code, and third, which I mostly like to draw the attention because study is the part of life. As being the advocate, you have to keep study throughout the life, writing, drafting, filing arguments, and going through the Breyer Acts and journals is just a part of our life. We can't escape it. But apart from that, professional knowledge, practical knowledge as being a professional, I merely focus on that. That is very important. They say you can see a doctor who did MBBS, which is not good in practical form, like gynecologist and all. They have to be very clean and fine, just a very finite from their hand to keep a child out from a womb of a mother. So that is like a professional lawyer. How much you study in your college, it doesn't mean to the as a very good quote you must heard, a good lawyer is one who know the judge. As we appear before every courts, like what PB Bajantri want Justice PB Bajantri wants, every time you have to go there English. He don't want to listen Hindi in his court. Okay, so some old lawyers who know Hindi very well in Bihar got some difficulties. So these are the small examples. You have to go through the practical knowledge very well, and obviously study is a part of life, so you can't escape of that. Now, as the two most current and talkative topic of this country and this quite 3-4 past months, which is UCC and same-sex marriage. As how many students we have? We are 25 people joined here, including me also. I just want to raise your hands and kind of a vote that how many of you support same-sex marriage. As per the motion, I would like to go with the flow. Now, raise your hand how much you of all support same-sex marriage. Reena Reddy, yes, you are supporting. How much of you? Keep raising your hands. Parvati, good. Red Cyber Solution, you're not agree, okay. Shrestha Reddy, Parvati, Reena Reddy, okay, okay. Rest of you, either do the down or you up. Realme RMX, I don't know who are you, but you're also raising your hand. Good, Sridhar. It's not about good or bad. Sorry, it's my bad. It's all about opinion and perspective because law and everything is just an interpretation of everyone's own mind. Okay. As per now progress, 5 people raised their hand in for the motion, and some of us didn't reply. Me also raising hand in for the motion. Like, what is same-sex marriage? It is like my concept. Am I in Chizoko? Like, so sorry. I want to drag your attention in 3 steps of same-sex marriage: religiously, historically, and as per the current situation. 3 topics, and I want to give only 3 opinions from my side, and then thought about this. And in next webinar, when we're going to be discuss about it, I want to interact with you all because I want to know what the young youth have thoughts about this, what you young guys are thinking about this, and how much you are modern from your mind, not from your clothes, not from your dress up, not from your social status. I want to get modernized from your mind. Okay. So as I like to draw same-sex marriage. As Supreme Court is going on with same-sex marriage from February and March, so many petitions have been filed from other societies like LGBTQA and so many citizens, lots of advocates of senior advocates, SK, Kaul, S. Ravindra Bhatt, PS Narasimha, Ima Kohli, and these 5 judges benches are in constitutional means they are sitting judges of this matter. And lots batch of petitions even filed in the Supreme Court, and 20 main petition challenging other things, which is like provisions of the Special Marriage Act that act as barrier to the recognition of same-sex marriage. I want you to have pen and paper in your hand and just write down some citations which I am giving you. Okay, and we'll discuss about later and go with that judgment which make you more focused about to know with realistic theory of same-sex marriage why we need this time. First one is, all you guys are ready to write down this?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. First one, Supriya Chakravarti versus Union of India. This judgment is referred by senior advocate Mukul Rohatgi, which sought this motion for 4 hours to argue in the Supreme Court. And his arguments are now concluded. So write down Supriya Chakraborty versus Union of India. Everyone done?
Penny vote.
Yeah, should I write this? Chat. I'm writing it down. I have cited the citation in the message. Everyone can check out. Second one is Udit Sood versus and others versus Union of India. In this second judgment, in this both judgment, Mukul Rohatgi take the argument in the flow that what challenges Special Marriage Act going to have in this current scenario which is going on. And one of the very fine advocate of Supreme Court, Lady Advocate Arundhati Kadju, she have given 2 judgments also, which I have written now. Wait, I'm writing it down. Which is Dr. Kavita Arora versus Union of India. And I request one of you जिसने जो भी ये judgment निकालेगा, anyone who will got this judgment, kindly share in the concerned group of your groups, which is be accessible for everyone. Next one by senior advocate K.V. Vishwanathan. Have given this judgment cited in Supreme Court for the matter challenges the rights of transgender person to marry under all matrimonial laws. By focusing this judgment he cited, I'm writing it down. Zainab J. Patel versus Union of India. Someone has asked me for the citation year. I don't have. You will search it down. You'll got the citation on Indian Kanun or SSC online. Now, as per your information, Supreme Court allowed SSC online free of cost to give you services of all the judgments. And in Supreme Court official website, you can find all this judgment. Very good. Some of you have given, Reena Reddy have given the citation of Supriya Chakravarti. Okay, Reena, don't cite here. We will. You can take screenshots from here. You can cite this judgment on your group because we have fixed time. Let's move on. Now, as I was saying about my view, you guys have write down now. Should I continue? Anyone?
Please continue, ma'am.
Okay. Okay. Sure. One which I am going to talk about, religious belief. Why or why not? This is like 60% or 40% of ratio that people are supporting same-sex marriage, or why they are not supporting same-sex of marriage on their religious belief. Second one is historical belief. Is it should be allowed or not? And second, on the basis of modernization. It is just my point of view. And next time when we come or in group, I will cite some citation accordingly, all three views that they are just say my religious, as I'm talking about my religious belief, why same-sex marriage should allowed or not allowed. So we have already some judgment in this favor or not in the motion also. And on belief of historical belief, there is also so many judgments cited before the Supreme Court in the past few months argument. On the basis of modernization also, there are some judgments have already cited. On religious belief, according to me, from very point of time, what's your name? Who is on the screen? What's your name? Reena Reddy, right? Okay. Yeah. Reena, as I found you spiritual while wearing this tika of Lord Chaitanya, which make me very proud to see you that you're wearing at like youths wearing this, make me very proud. Yeah, really appreciate it. Appreciate it. Okay.
Thank you,
That
ma'am.
religious belief, like from me, every emotion, everything which we are doing, even talking, even shaking our hand, even opening our hand, it is all come from the some power, some reactions somewhere from the Almighty. Okay. So if a woman or a man having that feeling toward another sex, toward same sex, or toward any kind of creature in this universe, it is all we have feeded somewhere by the God, right? Like in computer, whatever you are searching, it is already feeded there. In Google, what you are searching already feeded there. It existed now. It has existed already. We are not the creature. We are not creating. Men and humans are not a creature. Man-made. They are not man-made creature. We are a creature of God. Our emotions come from the God. Our thoughts is come from the God. Now, as science is developing so far, yesterday I saw a post that a student of IIM is creating his thoughts and saving it to see his thoughts whenever he wants. So you are not doing this first time. This has already existed in our past. When you go with the Ramayana, Mahabharata, airplane and aircraft, rocket is not your creation. We are going very far. We are already very far in our past centuries. When you do some historical belief like Mohenjo-daro and past belief, human ladies and females were very, very modern, that they don't need to use to wear clothes. They are so modern, they don't need to cover their body, because that time the thought and the modernization of human thinking is at that level that there is some news created from that side. Sridhar, kindly mute yourself. Am I audible? Hello?
Yes, ma'am, you're audible. Please continue, ma'am.
Okay. Someone please be on a screen. I don't want to talk to myself only. I just want an interaction. Okay.
No problem.
Where I was? Yes. So it's all about there is existing somewhere. The thought of that past era is men and women are both the same creature. What the thought, what the feeling, both are same, but there is a difference in their shape and their body, because they are made for some reasons. Now, what we have seen in past few weeks, the incident of Manipur, this is really very shameful, which is not acceptable by society. And it is also done by some members of the society where they are existent. It is also created by us, some rape cases, FOXO matters. Every day we are creating this all matters. But somewhere it is existed, because now we are getting very modernized by our clothes, very modernized by our science, but our thought process going below and below poverty line, I said. From our thought, now we are BPL, below poverty line we are existing. Because we are keeping that women are some other people, women have their other body, men use that like, no, they are like something. No, they are not. You have to raise your men, you have to raise your boy and girl like they are both a creation of human. In men, you can see somewhere fat, some are thin, some are short, some are long. It is the shape and size of the body. Women are also same. Why men start thinking like women need to get protected by them? Women itself protected them by self. After the Mughals came, after the British, lots of things gonna bad, like Shati Pratha and self isolation and all this came by the very past time. So people and we, some men are start thinking, we are the superior. We have to cover our females. We have to keep them back aside. They are our back supporter. They are our backbone, and we are the front facing people. No, you are not. In previous, if as we know, Gandhi ji, so many things, Gandhi ji, Maharana Pratap, they are the warriors of our freedom fighter. Same, Rani Lakshmi Bai is there. But if some people will note me like, ma'am, how much the ratio is this? So is woman is stopping some women and don't go outside? And if a woman is if I will be a mother, if I have to stop my girl that don't go outside at 10 a.m. Why? Why? Because some girl are standing outside to do rape and do some unwanted activities upon you. No, there were some men who are standing outside. So these are some small things we have to clear up. So as from religious belief, very one common example, Ardhanareshwar. You guys must heard about. Shiv and Parvati both existed in same body. So this is a feminine behavior is found in men also. Some men behavior have found in women also. It's all because it is existed somewhere. We are not keeping in mind. Now, I want to stop my religious point only here. Now, moving toward the next step, which is my historical belief. In history, if you went, everyone who went in some museum, like recently I have been to Albert Museum in Jaipur. I found so many structures and so many portraits or like, yes, women and women were together. It's all about feeling, because as my past topic, religious coming throughout, we are existing, our thoughts are releasing. It's all about feeling, which feeling we have to our dog, we have to our pets. For some having strong feeling for their parrots, even they have caught in their cave. So same feeling you have to go for a man, and some feeling you have to for a woman also. So I don't think so. Okay, from history beliefs, it is wrong, or it will not have even ever found in our culture, even ever found in our society. Third, modernization. As per modernization, I want to drag 2 points. Either so many people are here who are not profound and not going through the motion of same-sex marriage. Some of you are here who don't like same-sex marriage in India. Okay, you don't like. As per your thought, I also don't like now. Okay, take me for 2 minutes. I don't like same-sex marriage. But if you not do same-sex marriage legal, is women are not making sexual relation with women? They are doing it. If you giving a short example, if you stop your child not to do some bad habit, don't do cigarette in drinking cigarette or drinking alcohol is not good in society. You are not allowed to having cigarette or some liquor habits in my home. So is your child is giving you 100% guaranteed or doing affidavit in front of you that father, I am not going to do this? He will do. He will absolutely he will do. But he will do not in front of your eyes, behind your back. So already same thing, same-sex marriage, LGBTQ, even girl are loving girl. I found so many females are doing same-sex marriage. Even I found a female of even she's also from South India. She married herself. I found that. So is this is happening? So why we don't make it legal? Why don't we make it legal? Huh. As per legal, as we are advocates, so we know that every clause, every section which is already written in CPC, CRPC, or any act, there is a proviso, there is an interpretation, there is an act made, there are punishment made who will broke it. So why we cannot make a special marriage act? So this is the thought of modernization. If you are creating your child to wear shorts and bikini in front of you and posting the, if Urfi Javed can post her video as per their right of equality and right of freedom, so females can also do same-sex marriage. I want to close this topic, stop this topic right here. And now I will give 5 minutes. Anyone who want to do any question upon my topic. Then we'll move to our next topic, which is UCC. Now, Pavan,
Ma'am, I have a question.
who is this? Come along with the video.
Please unmute. Somebody responded.
Yeah, Pavan is okay now to have 5 minutes question if have
Yeah,
anyone
ma'am,
have,
no
Madam, I have
problem,
a
no problem,
question.
ma'am.
If you could,
because yeah, continue.
Madam, I have a question.
Yeah, sure, please.
Madam, good evening, and this is Anand from Tamil Nadu. Actually, it is
Oh.
nice to have you giving us such a wonderful speech regarding same-sex marriage.
Yeah, okay.
But
Okay.
I
Thank
have
you.
my own point here. I don't know how far you could accept it.
Arey, we are advocates. We are open for anything. You can
Okay.
say it's not my personal thought. We are
Yeah.
fighting for the motion and against the motion both. You can.
I
Please.
appreciate. Okay. Say, for example, let me not linger around other example. Let me take myself as an example. Assume that I'm just X, I'm a man. If I have a love and affair with another man, say as Y, if an X and Y, if they are having an affair, what in case if they are having a marriage, ultimately it has to end up with sex. And after sex, what about the child? What will be the future? If men and women are getting married, ultimatum is having a sex, and thereafter they will give birth to a child. Okay. In case a man and men are getting married, ultimately even after having a sex with themselves, is biologically they cannot carry a baby. Okay. So in case if they are going for adoption, who will be the husband and who will be the wife?
Okay.
And what will be the future?
Yeah, continue, please.
What will be the future of that particular children if in case if they are adopting them? As far as India is concerned, we stick on with some traditions. Okay. And in the, in nowhere you don't find a men even after getting married, they don't have the ability, biologically they don't have the ability to care, get pregnancy, to deliver any babies. So
If
based
you're
on
done
that,
with the
I would like
question,
to,
should I continue with my answer?
yeah,
Because we have few
please,
time. Because
please,
you
please.
elaborated your question very well, and your question is much appreciated. As a third week of Supreme Court, when this argument and this question is in flow, this question is arisen by Solicitor General of India and Supreme Court. Same question what you asked. And the answer is in self. Now I like to drag the last point which you asked. Ki who will be the wife and who care of the child if they adopted a child? First of your question, you answered it yourself. Like, ma'am, if a men and men do marriage and have sex, and who will give the pregnancy? Biological, they can't be parents by themselves, so they will adopt. This is the answer, that they will adopt. Because this act, when this act will, this argument and this bill, when it will be get passed, then act will be formed. Every clause will become in this act, that who will be the wife when you adopt a child. You know, there is some legal process to adopt a child, obviously. So in legal process, you have to sign a form that who will keep this child, and if that both men will get divorced in the future, custody kisko milegi, who will get the custody, and what will the all the circumstances, it will be written in the that act. But to be correct, that you asked me one more question, you have never seen any father to get care of their child. Have you seen the movie Key and Ka? Everyone have been seen the movie Key and Ka of Arjun Kapoor and Kareena Kapoor. They got married on the basis ki Kareena is very obsessed with their work. She like to be a man in their life, because she don't have father. So she married Arjun Kapoor, and she put that Mangal Sutra in neck of Arjun Kapoor, and Arjun Kapoor was taking care of the family and doing household activities. I told you in my started speech that it is all about the modernization and a bringing of your thoughts in the current area. We are not living in 1960, 1970, 1980, 1990. We are living in 2023. So as you know, time flies so fastly. We dropped 4G 4 months, 5 months back. Now we move to 5G. Very soon we are going to move directly. I heard like we are moving to 7G. Why we are moving so fast in technological generation? EV engines are coming. EV come with fuel, and everything is going so fast. Everything is going surrounded ourselves so fast. Why we are not increasing our thought like that? It is all about your freedom, about your happiness. Do you find, because this is a very good question, this will be conclude my today's topic, same sex marriage. I found, if you guys have no issue, I want to do we talk only on this topic, same sex marriage. Don't to messy up with UCC, because if we had conversation of that, we will continue same sex marriage if you all allowed, because this topic make me conclude my speech very well. And with some question on upon this, we'll continue, we'll conclude today's lecture. And as I promised to Pavan, will continue with every week. Even I want to take lessons of your, I want to take classes of you all, because I really like your incentive key. You are creating an association providing free legal knowledge from variant lawyers, eminent lawyers across the India. So it is really appreciable, Pavan and all the team. So I literally want to take classes like pro bono for you all. And every day, every weekend, you guys can come along with your question. I want to solve it. I love to do it. Is it okay, Pavan? Should we continue on this topic?
Yeah, ma'am, no problem, ma'am.
No problem.
Next
Because
week.
if we jump to UCC, it will along goes very late. And
Yes,
I think
ma'am.
on Zoom, we have only a few minutes left, 15 minutes left.
No, ma'am, we have sufficient time. It is a licensed Zoom, ma'am. So no
Achha, it's
problem.
already licensed. Okay.
Yes, yes. But we'll continue UCC and advocacy next week, ma'am.
Yeah, and I will elaborate about advocacy, current practice. Okay. And UCC will be the next topic. All are agree, na? because if we are talking, this is advocates talk now, so it will go on long, because as you know, 4 hour every lawyer, 10 petitions from the eminent advocates of Supreme Court has been filed in Supreme Court, and the arguments gone for a long weeks. So I can't conclude in 1 hour or 2 hours with the questions. So let me continue. So yes, answering you, sir, I was there. So yes. So as per I'm talking about the modernizing, ma'am, will same-sex marriage stop at this or will it go beyond LGBTQ? Let me show the chat. Will go beyond the LGBTQ, gender identity, etc. as part of judicial fraternity versus have to stop this, I think. Shankara Sri Lakshmi, why the fixation on same-sex marriage? Why not the same opposition to divorce culture? Obviously, I support. Look, that you guys are young lawyers. Make me have patience in you that we are advocates. Okay. As last one message I saw, which who are you, judicial aspirant? So if you don't want to participate in this, you can leave, because if I am wasting your time according to you, because you have to go through the books, you have to qualify judicial examination. So better you have to go with the books, because this is an argument, this is a conversation of advocates in a legal field. So it will go along. And if you invited me as a lecturer, I'm going to give a complete solution, because I got 4 more questions and I have to answer this. So one who are not interested can leave. So as being advocacy and litigant student, it is very clear to you we file some bill petitions from the part of accused and some bill petition from the side of the informants. Okay. And we have to fight for those. If I am today come with my thoughts, I want to make you guys know what I thought. Because now I judge people in the society with their application of mind, not from their face, not from the beauty, not from their accent, not from the tradition, caste, custom, nothing. I'm not biased with anything. I'm biased. I'm very much biased and obsessed with their thoughts.
We have to stop this.
In the sense that I've discouraged. Let me see. Discourage same-sex marriage. Discourage. Okay. If you want discourage same-sex marriage, I want to take your question that why you want to discourage your marriage, and I will support your statement also. We are advocates now, but with the same thing I'm telling you, you have to be patient. I'm fighting from the motion, and now I will jump from other side that yes, we don't want same-sex. If my client says, ma'am, I will pay you 5 lakhs, you have to fight for me in Supreme Court in 5 lakhs to not to support same-sex marriage, I say I'm stupid, I will support same-sex marriage there. You have to be very common and friendly. We are advocates. We are not biased or very strict to or very rigid to our one topic. We have to very flexible, as much flexible than CRPC and CPC and any acts. We have to deal with their proviso, their interpretation, and lots of journal and judgments of Supreme Court. Sorry, my bad. Got everyone? So give me a thumbs up to continue with a good thought. If you guys are loving it, and otherwise I will stop my words.
Ma'am, if you don't mind, can I have another question related to this?
Yeah, sure.
Ma'am, as far as
You can have a talk with me, very frankly, not question. Just we are discussing it. We are not Supreme Court. We don't have to give a decree or judgment on this. We are discussing. I just want to know the young lawyers, young thoughts of this nation. That we are the coming nation. Literally, like what Narendra Modi is doing here. Many of them not supporting them. Many of them supporting them. It's all about thought. I am here to groom around and explore the thought of the nation. That's why I joined your group. And here, continue with your question.
Ma'am, there are about, as far as the whole census is concerned, I mean, literature data is concerned, European countries, almost 24 countries, they are supporting same-sex marriage. And there are 16 countries which does not support same-sex marriage. And especially in India, as you know that it is a democratic and secular. Please underline the word secular. So we have different religions, we are diverse people, and UCC is not fully implemented in India. So we have our own set of religions and beliefs. So people at the maximum may not be, friendly with the same-sex marriage, because they feel that it might definitely affect their religious sentiment. And people, those who are atheists, I feel that they don't have any sentiments. They might definitely, support same-sex marriage. And through my knowledge is concerned, the whole of Indian Constitution or IPC or CPC or any law of Indian, as far as the Indian law is concerned, it does not support same-sex marriage. It is still a debatable one. And I really have a big question. And in what way you feel like this same-sex marriage will be helpful, and it will be, coming out successfully as far as the Indian culture is concerned?
Okay, I understand your question, but can you write 3 points what you know more about in written? I want to understand, because it's quite critical to understand your whole statement. I know what you want to know, but kindly write down it so I can answer it more wisely. If you don't have issue, because your voice is not clear so much. As I understand what you're saying, is some countries are supporting this, some are not. And as per Indian culture and Indian constitution, there is a secular and everything what you are saying. But still, I am on the point, and I want you to cross my statement that as we are moving, we are, ma'am, I'm not an advocate. I like to ask you, what about the person who is fighting for their right, and you will support? Advocate, I would like to ask you about the person who is fighting for their right, and you will support against the person. How that will justify the constitution and the right of the general people? Very good. Very nice question. And but I have to answer you after a few times, because your question is apart from our discussion. Be with us. I will literally discuss with you. This is my second topic, which we are going to discuss, the essence of advocacy and litigation, and as per Advocate Act, what we have to do, because Advocate Act is permissible in all over the India, and we have to go through this because we are advocates. Okay, we are reading Constitution, but we are ever from that. We'll continue with that. So as per the question that man asked, so he's saying that our constitution is secularism. Is their word in the constitution, it is secular. Okay, appreciable. But if we are secular, we are also giving freedom. There is a freedom of emotion also somewhere. How you can stop someone liking someone? Because men like men, women like women. Somewhere other caste to LGBTQ, they like anyone, everyone, or whatever they like. I got a news from Instagram, and with a good page, live law, like there, that women love girl love their dog so much and so obsessed with their pet. She got married with her pet, her dog. So this is very strange in our society, very strange. Okay, which is not acceptable from the age old, like 60-year-old, your grandma and your grandparents say, what rubbish is going in the society? You guys are doing anything. Even your 75-year-old grandmas don't like you to use your phone and talking on phone like this. She will say, oh, we used to write a letter by the pigeon and anything else. But is it practical in this current time? It is it will be idealistic. It is very idealistic, but it is realistic in this world. What is going? Because think POXO, rape, IPC, CRPC, everything is going to get amended. Constitution got amended so many times. Why? As per the need of the society. Why constitution is made? For the society, for the country, for the citizens of the country, for the nation. Okay, so is constitution is above the nation, or nationalism, or nationality, or the citizens are above the constitution? What is going in my country, it is very much important than the constitution. If I'm supporting your point that our grandparents don't like, they want arranged marriage, they used to go, but love marriage is existing now. We are doing love marriages, we are doing, which is not acceptable from our 90 years old grandma or grandparents. But now our 45 and 50 years parents are allowing it because they moved on from that era. Now, after our age, that I married very closely. So if my child after 25 years said, Mom, I like just I read everyone, I in CBSE course A, I read a book in English, which is this chapter in we are in 2095. 2023 is going on, 2095. How will India and how will we used to be? My child will not come with a physical friend. She will become with a robotic friend. And she will say, Mama, meet my robotic friend. And literally like Chitty, which I have seen in respected, what the actor name? Yeah, Robo movie was the actor name.
Rajnikant, and it's moving
Rajnikant
slow.
sir, yes, Rajnikant sir. So is what robot shows, it is abhi acceptable hai? Nahi hai na, but it is. It will be. It is very common because IIM students, everyone is making robots. We are not accepting it because we are becoming orthodox now. You guys heard the word orthodox? Orthodox, you used to say your parents, Mummy, you are becoming very orthodox. If I'm going around with my friend in Goa, first year law students or first year graduation students literally call their parents, Mama, I'm going yesterday Goa with my friends. If their parents say, no, you can't go, you don't drive anywhere without getting license, you literally you say very frankly to your parents, Mama, you are becoming orthodox. Why you guys are becoming orthodox in this kind of a stage? Your thoughts, my presence, I want you to just put in your DNA. As we are converting our phone from 1G, 2G, 3G, 4G, 5G, this is our mind, which is applicable by us, which is used by us. It should be get modernized as per the time clues. If you stick to your thought, okay, be stricted, but write down the flaws in positive in a diary, both by giving a partition in a positive side and a negative side. Write 10-point positive side, 10-point negative side, and keep imagining. You are very sufficient for yourself to imagine that same-sex marriage or anything, any laws which is coming, any amendment is coming in IPC, CRPC, CPC, anything, how much it is applicable. You can judge yourself. Now, as being we are advocates, we are, it's no, I want to be clarified that I'm not making any justice or judiciary system like inferior, but advocates are above than judiciary, because when a judge seated in his own table, he is not much aware with the facts. He is only believing what the plead, what the draft an advocate have already filed in his court. One girl, now let me cover her question, which she asked, ma'am, if you are asked, you are fighting from opposite side and one is fighting for their real side. Suppose I'm giving you an example that I have a plot, my own plot. Okay, CPC question. I have my plot and some other will come and captured it. Okay, by giving fake documents, and he got decree from the lower court. Okay, now he came to the High Court and appeal, and lots of argument, and 2 days, 3 days argument is going on in DB in the second appeal matter in CPC. Okay, everyone is understood. Then what? I am coming from opposite side who filed a false document. According to them, I am fighting from them, and one advocate is coming from their side who say, no, this is my property, this is my property, this is my property. And a person, honorable justice, is sitting 5 meter above than us, who have to give a degree and decide that whose property is this, who is the real owner of this property. He is there to decide, and we are fighting on the documents only which we have, and the faith of affidavit shown by my client. That's all we have. I am fighting for myself, and who wins? Who shows that the document having on its name. How you can know? The girl who asked this question, I want to know how you know that the lady is saying truth, that yes, this is my property. until it is got proven. If it already proven, then she don't need to have to come in the court. If there is a concern, anything which is happening, if everything is clear towards them, to both parties are agreed that, okay, this is your property, this is Pawan's property, this is not my property, then why we came to the court? There is some dispute. By any reason, anyone can be right. So dispute arises somewhere. Then we are coming to the High Court, concerned court. Anyway, now, as per who having the real documents, good arguments, real arguments with the law points, as per the CPC said, then the justice which is sitting there, then jury which is sitting above us, they will decide. So what is the work of the advocate? To do what your client for their utmost satisfaction. We are advocates. We are not giving them decree. We are not giving them a bail. We are not a person to arise or give anyone discharge on the bail. We are not anyone to discharge them on cognizance or charge or anything. We can't do anything. We are advocate. I must tell you, before enrolled yourself in any bar association, you guys are eminent lawyers, coming lawyers of our nation. So many of you, ma'am, that question was related to either same-sex affair support. Yes, obviously, same-sex affair. Say, the man who, the sir who asked some questions, he is like opposite party here. Suppose he is from another side. He's against the motion. I'm for the motion. We both will fight. Suppose you guys are sitting there who are not participating in that argument. You all are jury. We both give our law points. We both give lots of citation, judgments, arguments. And who should have to decide? You guys are sitting there. Which is elected by somewhere? Judiciary, the judges of Supreme Court is got nominated or selected as the justice of Supreme Court, which is a very big position. So now they are there to decide. As our government is running, we choose our representative. Okay, na? So you guys clear about this? So what advocate's duty as per their Advocate Act? We have to fight. We have to fight. We are advocate. We are representative of the normal people who can't open their mouth in the court with the law facts, with the proper language what court wants, with the proper behavior, proper ethics. We know how to file the affidavit. We know how to write the plaint. We know how to draft the petition. They normal people can't. This is a voice of whole nation which is coming along. Solicitors General of India arguing in the Supreme Court have given against the motion because he is the state. Kindly mute your nuisance behind. Someone is having get nuisance from back. Kindly mute yourself. Everyone mute yourself. So they are fighting against the motion. Like me and Mukul Rohatgi, lots of advocates filed their private petitions for the motion, and the argument is going on, and it will going by like 1 more year. Then Supreme Court will think and decide with the 5 judges bench, which is constitutional bench. Then they will decide ki, yes, my observation is this in this case, and then they will give a document to the state, our central, our government, then they will pass a bill, then it will also got elected in both the government bodies, Rajya Sabha and Lok Sabha. Who are there? So they are the normal people. They are us. We are representative them from our constituencies, our area. And they will have to decide. We are not deciding. The whole nation is deciding from others' mouth. That's we elected because whole nation, some are engineers, some are doctors. They can't go in a high court and they said, and Supreme Court that was, no, sir, I don't like same-sex marriage. So they choose their representative, and advocates are also representative. We are using our words, our mouths with the flow, with the current ethics, with the current language, with the constitution, with the acts, with the law, with the facts. And rest have to be decided by the judiciary, by the judges. Is it clear?
Oh, ma'am, I have mentioned my question in the inbox, ma'am.
Yes. What's your name? Bhuvna?
Yes, ma'am.
What you have written, how come the legislation of same-sex marriage helpful for the society?
Legalization.
Okay, sorry, legalization. Don't we have any drawbacks? And mostly this same-sex marriage has been done based on the temporary feeling which we got on the same gender. Girl, absolutely, girl got feelings on a boy because of certain situation. I got feeling on a girl too. Sorry, as per this question, I have to correct that. How you know the feeling of other people's? As I started from my religious point, okay, na? I want that you guys are coming generation. Some of you where must be Hindu, Muslim, and any religion. Just go with your holy books. You have to know where India come from, where we come from, what is our existence. What is our existence? Just like constitution is the essence, is the heart of the nation. Gita, Bible, and Qurans are the heart of human beings, how we came from. So feelings is man-made or God-made? Just answer me, Bhuvna.
It's up to us, ma'am.
And it's up to us, according to, obviously it's up to us, but this is the thought process which we can't continue. Okay, na? If you love a boy, because don't, you are not loving it. It's your body, it's your hormones, which like other hormones, same as some girls who like their own hormones. They like same thing what other girls have. That all emotion, that all created by God. You can't create someone's emotion. You can't create someone's feelings. Praise God.
I have mentioned that also, ma'am.
Allah. Yes, let me read further.
Because of a certain situation, I can get feelings on other girl too, but it might be a temporary one.
No. So how you can consider then feeling on boys is permanent? Don't you see divorce in the nation?
Yes, ma'am.
A girl, anyone can love. What I said, love is not based on gender, caste, color. Love having no discrimination facility. Okay, na? Love is with anyone. You love your mobile phone. Everyone love their cell phone. Now tell me why you love your cell phone. They are immortal. They are device. You love your electronic phones, and everyone is loving that crazy for Wi-Fi.
But I can't get married to that right
No,
now.
no, you can't get married. Obviously, you can't get married. Because current situation, as per situation happening, I must suggest you some books I will mention in. You have to study more. Now what you're talking, what you're seeing in current situation, what your parents, this is all about your upbringing. What is thought? Let me clear. What is a thought of a simple person? It is all up your upbringing. We said only those words. How language come? You are someone from Tamil Nadu, they're Tamil. I am from Bihari. I know Bhojpuri and Bihari word. How? Because I born in Bihari. Na? My thought is like Bihari. My accent will be Bihari. As per my situation, as per my place, as per my born, and as my upbringing. Do you born in that family or that environment which you think that this is no. This is very disturbing. How a girl can love girl. You have never seen it. But the girl who is from that belonging, they only know I am a girl. I saw my mother or someone girl, and I love to girl. How can you judge them? What I'm saying, the most essence of my today's topic, as for law student, we can't rigid to any topic. Be flexible. Be flexible as your fingers are, but at some extent. Got it? Got it? Be flexible, but as with some extent. But we are not rigid. I am not only focusing on same-sex marriage. It is today's topic that I am talking with for the motion. Someday you find me against the motion. We are advocates. We have to judge the law because I have given you lots of judgment, and I will take time, and by tomorrow I will send lots of judgment and some book, historical book, religious belief, and you go throughout it. On our next webinar, we'll just discuss. I will not speak. All of you will speak on that day. I will listen what you guys gone through.
Ma'am, doesn't it have any drawbacks, ma'am?
Obviously, it will drawbacks. So that's why now we are making act. We are not making it like, yes, you can have the right to breathe. You can breathe anywhere. There will be some clauses, acts, very law, the governors who are making the law, the people who are sitting behind making the law, they're more intelligent than us, na? Who are making the law, who write the constitution. There, obviously, so there will be every law that sir will ask me, ma'am, if adoption, what about adoption? If a law, so there will be some clauses, there will be some proviso. Constitution, a right to equality is there, but up to some extent, right of freedom, but with some extent. So everything there with their proviso. Law made for proviso. And why law made? And then law will break, then court is working. Advocates were working, punishments were there, judges were there. So this all decided by the courts. Now this is only going to the arguments. Let it conclude and go through the everyday judgments and what Supreme Court says on same-sex marriage. If we are talking this topic, go with very diversity. Clear out mind. Don't be rigid. Just look. Just make a part of your notebook and cite both sides, positive sides and negative sides of same-sex marriage. What are the for the motion, drawbacks, or anything what you write it down and then go through it. Do some judgment, do some research work. If you, this is very imminent topic. After 20 years now, you will be teaching this topic in some school. There will be an act. Anyone can do LLM and professor in any good colleges and LUs. So we have to go through a deep depth knowledge. We are advocates. We can't talk like rigidity. No, ma'am, it is not acceptable. No, no, no. Why not acceptable? Give me some clauses. Give me some judgment. This is not acceptable. We are not a layman. We can't talk like that.
Can
Okay.
you define marriage according to Hindu Marriage Act? Can you define marriage according to Hindu Marriage Act?
Yes, marriage according to Hindu Marriage Act. It is very clarified topic as per marriage under Hindu Marriage Act. Whom we have to marry. So that's why we are making a special marriage act now. And UCC. Why UCC is going along with this topic? UCC, what is the essence of UCC? I want you to write down that there are only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 essence, right? Marriage, divorce, adoption, inheritance, and succession. UCC is going to deal. There is a myth what political parties are talking about UCC. This UCC is not doing someone religiously that you are not able to go in masjid and you are not able to go in falana mandir and something else. UCC is only going to deal on 5 topics: marriage, divorce, adoption, inheritance, and succession. So first, whenever same-sex marriage used to have to come, first UCC have to come in this nation. Then we'll do one process, one law, one nation. Only one thing have to go. Abhi, what is there? There is a Muslim marriage, Muslim Marriage Act, Hindu Marriage Act, and other forms of marriage. They are doing marriage by their way. Somewhere registered their marriage, somewhere not. So now in one nation, as divorce forms are different for Muslim ladies and for Hindu ladies, we have to go and file a divorce petition and to go, and they said talak, which just abolished. But it is clearly not applicable in remote areas. If you go down with that further studies, lots of cases are now coming throughout that. Now that is a more devastating. So any law, any rule can be found. It is only found because there's some person are there who are going to break this law. Law made to broken. Law made to break. Law इसीलिए बनाया जाता है. Law is made to break itself. Today my lecture is only to open your mind. Just open your compartments of your mind, not to make yourself like rigid, like make your mind like a mixed fruit salad. You have to eat apple, grapes, pineapple, everything at the same point. You're an advocate, you have to very diverse. You know, at same day, we have to do a civil matter, a matrimonial matter, a service matter, a writ matter, both in the same day. How we prepare? How you guys gonna prepare? So it should be diverse. You guys all are talking like a layman. That I'm talking with like some nukkad or somewhere else where people are saying, "Nahi, this is not possible. This is bad. I have never seen in my family. My mother said this is worst thing. This not to be happen." No, no, no. We don't. So UCC first come like charge in law, merely marriage, divorce, adoption, inheritance, and succession. Okay. So let's stop same-sex marriage and UCC. I hope my today's speech make you able to think something more diverse about any coming law or any law which is already existed or any topic which is going in the nation. Even that Manipur case, what is going on. Some already some advocate has already filed a bill petition side from the accused also. If accused got arrested, and they had an advocate, they have right to have an advocate in our law, obviously. And some from their female side, as we said in Asharam Babu case, as in Nirbhaya case, both side advocates are there. But as per our law, who wins? Justice wins. Truth wins. We know, na? Ram and Ravana both are fighting. Kauravas and Pandavas both are fighting, but they have to fight. It's their role to fight for each other. But what comes, which literally exists. Got it? I just want to think like a lawyer, not like a layman. We have to as diverse as like this. Obviously, as you guys are saying, same-sex marriage having lots of drawbacks. Lots of drawbacks. Any girl will come. Like, these things are already happening in our society, which is not coming. Now, some people I saw, they are talking like, now in India, lots of rape cases is happening. No. They're happening from very long time. But now girls got the ability, got that frankness to say and register the rape cases in every 1 second. So many girls got raped. But how many FIR got registered? How many FIR got registered? Still we are not allowed by some of our parents that you can't face trial. You went to police station, no, he's a big man, he's a big political person. I will not ready to file FIR. Still these things are happening. But we have to do. So already everything is already existing in our society, in world, in past also. We are repeating everything. Nothing is came towards new. Kuch naya nahi hota. There's nothing comes suddenly in the world. Everything is from past. And you know toward that history repeats itself. And for better back area, for better to enhance your more knowledge, go in this history. What in history? Search on Google. Let's see what is the same-sex marriage and what concept is in historical area. What is in religious? Some gods were there who do. So you have to know more about this, because this topic will come after 20 years, and some of you have to argue for this topic in Supreme Court then. So you can't talk like a layman, na? You have to be diverse, just thought like anything. I just tell you, behave, be first, adopt yourself that I am advocate. If you want to be something, you have to manifest first. Yes, I am. First, suppose yourself that, yes, I am advocate. I am fighting for the nation. I hope everyone watch Jai Bhim of actor Surya. He's my favorite actor, Surya. I love his movies. You must watch Jai Bhim. It's not every day in Bihar we are filing lots of criminal writ for custodial death or this kind of scapegoat which police officers make. You can watch on YouTube Honorable Justice Sandeep Kumar's video, Justice R.R. Prasad video of Patna High Court. Lots of things happening in the society, but some were aware, some were not. Madam, why should same-sex couple be denied rights in areas such as inheritance or visitations? Yeah, they are not to decide what is inheritance or not. When UCC comes, because in the closing argument of Solicitor General, somewhere itself said, first we need one law. All this issue is creating from diverse law of inheritance and everything. One law will come, then all this will be decided. These are the topic running, and it will be run like how many years we don't know. But we have to think for everyone's perspective, not for single person. And they are not entitled to make inheritance. They want to love each other and want to marriage. And after that, who will decide? Law is there. If you are adopting, then this is the provision. You have to follow the law. There is a motor vehicle act or some act. You have to follow the rule. Na? Some which you like, some you don't like. Everyone don't like to use helmets, both person on bike. But there is a law, na? So you have to follow the law. Some more question, and I like to conclude because I took so much time of yours. How come UCC is still not in practice in the independent democratic India? Why are they stopping in the constitutional remedies which are all because political parties? This is political agenda, which is this is very far in our constitution under section 44. We have to move throughout it, but sometimes judiciary, judges, and as per the situation. But now, if it is going in the motion, we have to support. There is a helpline number of UCC. Everyone should vote. As being lawyers, we need one law. Because one nation, one law is very important in this country. Because India is a country of diversity, but unity is there, existence is there. We all love each other. We pledge, na? We pledge, na? India is my country. All Indians are my brother and sister. So for everyone, we need a same law, because no discrimination allowed on the basis of caste, sex, caste, and everything. Pavan, anything else? Because it's too late. Tomorrow is Monday. Guys, Pavan.
Pawan, can you unmute? You're on mute, please. You're on mute. Can you unmute, please, Pawan?
Okay, thank you. Thank you. Would you have any questions? Please ask. Otherwise, we'll conclude the session. Anyone have questions? Yeah, okay. Ma'am, thank you so much, ma'am. Actually, we didn't expect. Actually, I don't know how the 1 hour is over. Really, it's very inspiring session, ma'am. Actually, most of my classmates and my team members also messaged personally. I wanted to talk with ma'am personally. Really, ma'am teaching was very great. So I received so much responses also, ma'am. Definitely we'll continue every week like this, ma'am. And now I would like to invite Bhuvana, please give vote of thanks for the session.
Thank you for interacting with us, ma'am.
Thank you so much, and lots of support from you guys, and lots of blessings and best wishes to all of you. And love to be the part of you all, young thoughts. And I hope my 1 hour will worth for you. I am not wasting your time.
As we come to an end, first and foremost, I would like to extend my heartfelt thanks to our esteemed guest, Shubangini Pandey Garu, for sharing her time, knowledge, and experiences with us today. Her valuable insights and guidance have been truly enlightening, and we are grateful for the opportunity to learn from her. I would also like to thank the Sri Venkateshwara Law Students Association for organizing this informative webinar and providing a platform for us to discuss such an important topic. Your efforts have been instrumental in making this event a success. Last but not least, I would like to express my gratitude to all the participants who joined us today and actively participated in the discussion. Your insightful questions and comments have made this webinar engaging and enriching. Once again, thank you to all of you. We hope to continue this engagement and learning in further events. Thank you.
Yeah, ma'am, I'm certain that your words have been a great source of motivation and inspiration to our students. Your knowledge and insights are invaluable, and we are grateful for the opportunity to learn from you, ma'am. We assure you that we will implement the learnings from today's session in our lives, and we will strive to apply them in our future endeavors. On behalf of Sri Venkateshwara Law Students Association and the entire team of Sri Venkateshwara Law Students Association, I would like to express our heartfelt gratitude to you, ma'am. Thank you for taking the time to enlighten us with your knowledge and experiences. We look forward to a long-term association with you, ma'am, and we hope to continue learnings from your expertise in the field of law. Thank you once again, ma'am, for your valuable contribution to our webinar. Thank you, and have a good day, ma'am. And one more thing, from Tirupati, actually, we are request you to visit Tirupati Balaji, ma'am. We are accompany you definitely. Hope we'll plan soon, ma'am.
Yeah. Thank you so much. Or just can't tell you how much I am loving this, my time. This literally worth me to talk with you students. And thank you. I will surely come, Balaji, and just greeting from my side to give Balaji. I'll just be blessed when Balaji calls me. And sorry, welcome so much. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you so much, ma'am. Thank you.
Okay, taking your leave.